Hello everybody, this is Mickey D, back with Stationeers, Season 2, Episode 37. And why am I... Who recycled wiring? Okay, but I can see our sorter system is now running, sort of. Parts of it are running, that's when I died. It's good. This one is still locked up. We're going to have to open that one up. And I don't know what's up with that either. Because this... That should not be controlled by anything, so... Why are these... Yeah, sorta. Yeah, our sorta system's sorta running. What is up with our stackers? They should not be locked. Alright, let's look through here. Starter sorter, fine. Silicone sorter. The sorters aren't set. That's the problem. Where do we have sorter 5? What? Somebody pull up all this. It looks like the computer. Hang on. No, the where is nickel sorter, lead sorter, iron sorter, gold sorter? Nope. Okay. Copper sorter. Yes. Now these are the ones that are not sorter 1, sorter 2, sorter 3. Those are controlled by the program. That's fine. But those I'm not worried about right now. I'm trying to figure out why the stackers, because none of the stackers are controlled. So they should not be locking up. Which, honestly, those we can just pop out and pop back down, but it's going to shoot out a ton of stuff when we do. Which is not really what we want. Come on. Thank you. Just don't know why. Yeah, and there's nothing controlling. But why is our... See, that should have lead in there. Some of these have gotten dumped out for no apparent reason. Probably when it aired out before. Nickel. Ingot. Did I... Other way. Ingot. Nickel. And this sorts, I believe, silver. doesn't really matter. Either one works. Oh, nope, it does. It's silicone. The silicone. So lead, iron. Oh, yep, gold, copper. Yeah, somehow these all got. Which there's probably all kinds of funky stuff going down through the stackers. Which might be the issue. Oh. Copper. Or separator. Okay, that's fine. Get separator, sorter 5, 4, ice, sorter 2, 3, silicone, silver, nickel, lead, iron, gold, copper. Okay. Yeah, they're a pain in the butt. So we're going to leave that off. And then what we're going to do is watch ingots go fly everywhere. That one looks like it's locked up. But that was because it was all backed up. I love it. It's stuck under the floor. Now I'll go with the, you know, I'll find ingots like 3 episodes from now. Actually, just leave that up for now. We have a little bit of space. Okay. All right. And I'm pretty sure I saw a gold ingot go flying somewhere. I'm not sure where. Okay. Are any more of these? No contents to clear. No contents to clear. Okay, iron. But is this our actual? You know what? Just clear it. Okay, that one is currently locked. Oh. Huh. Yeah. All right, hang on. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's just going to put a whole bunch of partials in the system, which is kind of a pain. Which is actually not that bad because we'll just run them. Well, it's it's going to do it over there. I really wish you could do like, they should make like X for like bigger increments or something. Why does that have power? Oh, did I actually do the alternate on that one? Oh, this one does get the alternate, I believe. Yeah, because it was on the end and I was saving on wiring. There it goes. Oh. There we go. Oh, that's right. I always forget about that. That's right. This one's not actually too bad. Yeah, it's really only the stackers just because you're going up so high. Okay. Now, ingots should, but obviously now the sorter is jammed up as well. Yeah, this is fun. So we need to batch right to the unloader and to the sorters. Oh, honestly, this is not on the circuit anymore. So we don't even have to screw with that. We can just pop it up. And put the unloader back in. Oh, I took the gold. Ah, very nice. There you go. Take that. Copper, gold, iron, gold. What's in that mining belt? Nothing. Okay. Oh, 0 in it. All right, fine. Yeah, recycle that too. All right, so those should all be working. Our sorters are all jammed up all the way back to here. Because a lot of those are only a few. Oh. Yeah, sorters are still jammed up. Yeah, starting with this one. Lovely. All right, let's see if we can get a batch writer for the sorters set up, or an IC circuit, because this is going to be a pain if it keeps doing that. Yeah. So I'm trying to think, would it be easier to do? Probably be easier just to do a batch writer. And then, what do we need? What do we need? Logic processor? I don't think so. Oh, that's right. I want to do an IC so it'll repeat. Edit. So. So we're going to do 0. And then what we'll do, we'll just connect to a batch writer, and it's just going to write out the mode. Now, how do we set? I'm going to set the mode. Scripting is not my thing. I'm usually better at editing them than actually writing one. Don't we write directly to? You can't. No, you can write to memory and then write to the batch, and then the batch editor, the batch writer will read from the memory. I thought there was one. use the IC housing setting to read from the IC housing from the batch writer. Oh, there's the Mars clock. I do want to add that. What? Oh, I don't know if I like that one. Space movements in the airline. Is available internal external can be changed control I'm getting sidetracked on other. Okay. Control V. DB setting R1. Oh, and then, yeah, so we'll do the batch writer setting 1. And then, can we do the yields? Can you do a multiplier on that? Or do you have to? I think all it says is yield is. Yeah, pause for 1 tick. That's all it says. But I'm wondering if we could do a yield and then add a yeah, if you want to do some mining, just do not put it in the sorting system. We're trying to get the sorting system to number register 1 if device is set, otherwise 0. Yeah. Variable. Yeah, we don't want a variable. Setting R1. No, I don't want to do a button. I want to do it on a yield and have it just run all the time. I don't want to have to go out and check if the sorters are working or not. So what I want to try to do is do a yield or a timer. I think a yield would be, I don't want to spam like yield like, 120 times. So I want to see if we can do a yield, like a multiple yields. But I don't know if you can do that or not without just putting yield in there a ton of times. Well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, if I wanted like a minute. Let's see. Oh. Oh, okay. You could also use, yeah. Program chip IC editor and in-game. Oh, we have a Discord channel for. Somebody started a Discord channel for in-game programming. Maybe we'll pop over that real quick. Oh, oh no, they don't have it anymore. All right, never mind. Yeah, I just want to do a multiple, and I just closed out the chat. Doesn't affect you guys, but stationary programming beta news multiple if line yield or until a yield. Oh, you can only have 128 lines of code, it looks like. That's good to know. I wondered what the limit was. Hey, David. I mean, we could just, what? It's a tick, so it's like a half a second. Oh, how do we want to? There's got to be a way to do multiple yields. And let's go ahead and we're going to call this sorter. See, why did you click off of why are you back on the other thing? See, cancel. Obviously, we're going to overwrite it, but auto sorter reset. Oh. We're trying to do an auto sorter reset. So basically all I want to do is have the IC circuit send out, switch the mode to the sorters through a batch writer, because then it'll just do all of them on the circuit. And then we'll basically pause the program for, I don't know, like a minute or something. I just don't want it to run constantly, though I don't know if it would cause issues. Yeah, I have no idea on the cycle counting. Like I said, I've got a bare bones kind of understanding of the scripting so far, so this would probably be good for Mashta, but he won't be on until probably like another 6 hours. But I'm just wondering if there's a way to set a multiple for the yield so we just don't have to. I mean, we could just spam a whole bunch of yields in for now. We get 128 lines, so, we could just, I mean, there's a second, there's 2 seconds. I mean, I don't really want to do something like, and just have 120 of those. But if we need to, we could. Where is the, let me see. There is actually a pretty good, let me see if I can find it. There is a Stationeers. I should link to it. I found it before. Here it is, and I just found it in the chat. It lets you basically set up, so you can say device 0, what the field is, the value, and it sort of lets you do your code. Kind of. I don't know. It doesn't. So, and are we changing logic type or mode on the batch writer, or on the, I don't know if it's off, it's not, well, I don't know if it works offline or not. It's a, what is it? It's a, here, oh my God, that's a massive link. Let me find my bookmark to it. That's not it. Add supply. So like if we can do multiply, like, and then you know, can you do, is a yield just a yield command, or causes code execution for this power? Yeah, ceases code execution for this. But can we yield and then do it as a multiply, with a multiplier? Yeah, let me see. Hang on here. Let me see if I can find. I think that might be it. Oh, it's a massive link. Yes, that's it. I don't know why mine. Oh yeah, it's blah 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 blah. So yeah, the problem is there's not a ton of. I mean, it's relatively new. What is floating tin can in game corner? Oh, shit, logic circuit. Oh, I have to be a member for 10 minutes to post a message. Awesome. But anyway, that's a good source probably to. Yeah, but then isn't it going to just add? I mean, it's just going to add 1 every time it runs it. But that's not, you know, we basically just want a lot of yields. I mean, we basically want to run, pause, and then run again. And I don't know if there's a time. I don't think there is a time. So these are all register 1. Oh. Yeah, but then again, see, we have to run. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yes. Maybe we could do. This is probably going to be more than I can do on the programming. Like I said, programming is not one of these days. Maybe we can do something like. Can we set? Can we set a? So if we set a register. So if we want to yield, right? No, that's not going to work. So we yield. Well, how? See, we still have to tick it over, though. That's the problem. So we would have to have it. Well, okay. So I think what we want to do then is maybe we'll do something kind of funky just to make it do something. So let's say, and obviously this is not going to be a code. Let's say if we do alias, kind of alias light. Am I not setting the? Oh, I think that's going to be one word. D1. Okay, so we're going to set a light on D1, right? So let's say we blink the light, and then we'll yield it, and we'll count the yields of the times we blink the light. So basically, after we blink the light 60 times, then it's going to reset the sorters. The register is a certain amount. I see how battery in it. Yeah, see, that's more than I'm gonna know how to do. I gotta keep it simple. So, so we want to do. Is it set D1 power on. Is it power? Should be power, isn't it? Let's see where this is. We're gonna be. This is me fighting with code. Oh, we do have the clock. Nah, I was gonna say we could have it tick like every in-game hour. Oh, I think the game just crashed. Awesome. Well, maybe it's auto-saving. Let's give it a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was just auto-saving. Okay, so, and what did I want to look on this? Even like that would. At least ideal. No. Do we need to monitor the power state? Oh, we have to do. Oh, because, oh, okay, light D1. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Because we set an alias in. So we want to do light D on, right? No, it's not taking on. Is it capital N? On. I think we just ran out of power. Auto sorter reset. Overwrite. I really wish that would remember that. Our backup generator. Oh, we must have been running on the backup generator. Let's go grab some coal. We really do need to address that. Which it is the AC's. Now, we could just turn off the circuit and it would. Now, this is where the clock would help. It would be good to know what time we ran out of power at. Obviously, we got to throw some more solar panels in. And this is the question. Will our elevator work without power? Oh, it does. Let's go ahead and put 50 in there. Oh, and we have power. Yeah, we definitely got to do that. And what we want to do is, I actually want to switch this over to the gas, because I believe the gas puts out a lot more power. Not 100% positive on that. And we're going to leave some coal down there. We should just move this locker to be over by the gas. Oh, and since we're down here and it's blinking. Yeah, that'll be interesting. So it's running. I don't know what that runs to, though. I actually haven't looked at the script. It just knows. We have 1 minute of power. Question is, does the generator... Okay, so the generator does put out more power than we're using. It's just a matter of we would go through a ton of coal doing so. All right, back to fun with IC circuits. Let's clear all this stuff off since we're not actually... What's the... There it is. They should at least give me my reticle. Oh. Okay, well there's a nice little bug. Okay, so if you pull it up and it's off, then obviously it doesn't like that. All right, what do you got here? Clear, paste. Okay, so start, obviously setting dB 0, and then your add 001 increment. Now the question is okay. Cycle? Are you doing cycle yield? Oh, wait a minute. obviously there's not supposed to be a J there. Oh no, you do have a J in there. Why do you have a J in there? Start cycle. Are you naming that? Start cycle? Yes. Move. 0, 0. Set dB. Setting 1. Yield J. Start. Is that looking right? Or does cycle need to be down below? Like that. Oh, okay. So your J's need to be jump. And then, was there a jump there? Start. 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 So there? Oh, is that the end of start? No. Oh, there we go. Did you have a? Oh, okay. Oh, jump to start. Okay. Now, is this a jump to start? Is jump to start? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so you're going to there, and then it's jumping back to the start, and then it's running down and jumping back to the start. No, I think, is that right now? Just look at that. What he should have done is done like slashes or something at the end of the lines, because since it's going to paste it all in as one. Or pop over into the Discord and put it in there. But that looks like that's, so start, set, the IC housing basically, setting 0, adds register 0, register 0, 1 increment of R0, PG R0 is set to 200, cycle. So there. Then it's a yield, so it's going to pause, and then it's jumping back to the start. And then cycle is going down. Okay, so that's, it's setting it to 0, then setting it to 1, and then it's going through and doing the cycle. Okay. Now, this is not running off the batch writer, though, right? Because we're going to want this to set to the batch writer. So, but first of all, we will go ahead and overwrite the auto sorter reset. I still like the idea of making the so alias, oops, alias batch writer D0, and where are we having it right at though? Oh, and this is going to read do we have to rename? Do we need to rename it? Can't you just hang on? Auto sorter overwrite. How is that one referring? There was 2 of these that we had. Okay, so this one refers back to alias IC1. It has an alias. Oh, okay, yeah, because you could just do an alias like that. Oh, because it's setting it out. That's right. We're just having the reader, the batch writer read the IC. You're right. Okay. And we don't have to set an output. Yeah, because it's just reading something for the, it's not actually controlling the writer. It's just outputting a 0 or a 1. Yeah, that was me. overthinking it. All right, so we should, yeah. Oops, yeah, we can't do that. Okay, confirm. That's fine. Yeah, because we were going to do the airlock, but that's all right. We can take that, drop it, clear. I think it's it chat lags. YouTube seems to lag more for some reason. I don't know why. I believe Twitch pretty much shows up instantaneously, but there is a lot more coming through on, I believe, the YouTube side. There. All right. We want to label this. And we're going to call this sorter reset. Confirm. 0. Yeah. Yeah, it's that's normal for YouTube. I don't know why. And yes, we need a housing. And our split one. That's fine. Okay. So oh, we should see, are we charging up? Probably are, but 29%. Yeah, we are charging up, but oh yeah, no, definitely, because there's a whole bunch on the furnaces. So, oh, you know what? We do have a housing out here. Oh no, I pulled it. Yeah, we can hook it in right here. Because this is where we had it. We had the other one there originally. So that's fine. That will go there. We can drop that in there. And then we'll just have to add the, and we're going to call this sorter. I see. Confirm. All right, and then we just got to add the batch writer in. Where do we want to? Probably right here, so we can leave all of our circuits. Oh yeah, we can like probably drop it right in. Oh, I didn't grab a batch writer. Ah. Yeah, a lot of times what I'll do too is I'll isolate the circuit if possible. That way I don't have to cycle through 20 million things. All right. Then hopefully this shall straighten out our... And I'm just going to kind of... Yeah, there we go. Sorters. Slot, batch reader, slot reader, logic mirror, batch writer. Now, can I easily put it? Yeah, we kind of could. We'll just do it here. What? I don't want a screenshot. Why are you taking a screenshot? They all are. The only thing on this is this furnace and these sorters. Actually, the sorters might be... They might be on with this. Well, yeah, I think this... Yeah, pretty much everything out here is the only thing on this circuit. Minus the furnaces. They are on their own circuit. Yeah, we try to keep everything relatively isolated. And honestly, I like to have... I'd like to have it a little bit more. I like to have the furnace separated out. Unfortunately, it's not. But we might revisit that later on. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm assuming it's doing a pause. We have a solar panel IC. Hey, Tommy. Okay, so let's do this. And we don't actually need that wiring now. We can prep that by down there. All right, so we're doing in from the, oh, look at that, perfect. Sorter IC. We are going out. Oh, let's check the machines. Sorter. Change mode. So we want to do mode, right? Yes, clear output, on mode, yes. And then we can just turn that on and turn that on. Now, hopefully, we should start seeing let's sit here and watch it, because yeah, we're quite backed up. Yes, we have auto furnaces. If the sorters stop jamming up, pretty much we drop anything in there, be it ingot or something to be recycled, and it gets sorted through the system. If it's an ingot, it gets turned into an ingot, or if it's an ore, it gets turned into an ingot. If it's to be recycled, it gets recycled and then comes back, and then obviously gets smelted. And if it's an ingot, it goes out to the stackers to be stacked to 500 and then comes into the vending machine. And I don't know if that's working. So state 0. Sorters. State 0. Let's see, it should flip over to state 1. Yeah, now we just have to wait 100 seconds. Yeah. That's like a minute and a half. That's horrible. It's over a minute and a half. Yeah, I'm just going to watch this for a minute and see if it flips. That's all we need to do. And if it flips, then actually we could watch the batch. Well, we know the batch writer is going to read. Did you? I missed it. I looked away. I was looking at the chat. Okay, so did not reset them. They're still jammed up. Oh, you know what? They're also controlled by this IC. We might have to merge those two programs together. I don't know if it'll like being run by two ICs or not. Well, the batch writer's doing it though, so it shouldn't really care. It's technically not run by the IC. It's ran by... I don't know. Let's go look. That's a good question. I don't think so, but we might just be able to add a, I didn't even think about that. We might just be able to make it the other program. We might just be able to incorporate a yield right into it and a mode change. And we actually had it pulled up a minute ago. It's this one right here. So 0, loop, yield, pause. That's the settings. Yeah, as far as I know, it does lock them. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, well, it's probably easy code if you know the scripting, but if you don't know the scripting, then it's not that easy. Oh, the mode back. Yes, you have to switch back and forth. Otherwise, it won't do it. But I'm wondering if we can actually incorporate it into this, because we've already got a loop. Well, I don't know. It's probably easier just to do it on the other one than try to run it through this. So let's, oh, okay, it cleared it back. So DB setting, 1. So I'm assuming you would have to add another. Can you cycle or loop? Because the other one loops. So, but we should then just be able to start cycle. Well, then all you have to do is set dB setting 0. Wouldn't that be it? And then it's just going to flip to 0, flip to 1. And then shouldn't it go back through? Because all we want it to do is flip for a second. Well, do we want it? Okay. Do we want it set to 1 up here? Or did I just erase the wrong one? Hang on. Cancel. Edit. So do we want it to start off in 1? So -1? Can you do a -1? Shouldn't it just be a 0 or a 1? Because it's either in...
Hunger. Critical.
So you know, just like that? Let me go grab the... I mean, shouldn't it just... If we're in one mode, when it cycles through, shouldn't it just switch to the other mode and then it's going to cycle back? Well, that's what I... Okay. So do I want to set it to 1 up here and then set it to 0 down here? I would think it would, didn't we just want one of these set and then when it cycles through it's going to change to the other one? Well, you have this set to 0 and then you're changing it to 1, right? And then you're going through cycling. I mean, I think we would just change it because all we're doing is flipping this setting for a second and then flipping it back. I mean, the counting is, you know, we're cycling through. I mean, we can try it at the -1. Yeah, this gets, this, right? This is adding to the register every, and I'm going to change this to, we'll change this to 120 seconds, 120 cycles. That'll be 1 minute. And so this is set to 0, and then we're adding 1, change 1 and remove line 9. So we're going to change this to 1 and remove line 9. Like that? Or am I changing that to 0? Well, we're going to change it to 120. That way it'll run once a minute. Not that it really matters, but line 8 is 0. Okay. So we have 1 here. Line 1 to 1. Yep. And then line 8 to 0. Because we're basically on 1. We're flipping to 0. Now, is it going to stay on 0 until it cycles back through? Well, we'll try it. And I got to eat something here in a second. Well, I know. At least it's right. We're not messing with like volume pumps or tanks and. If we make a sorter explode, we're doing pretty good. Okay, state is 1. Now see, it's okay. It's staying on 1. Okay, yeah, 5 seconds on 0.5 seconds on 0 is fine. Yeah, as long as it just flips back and then flips back to the logic. But that's not. It doesn't seem to be. Well, we'll see. Hang on. So we're gonna watch it. See if it goes to 0. Should go back to 1. Hopefully our sorters are cleared out. Okay, there we go. It flipped to 0, flipped back to 1. It did not clear out the sorters. What the hell? I'm going to open this one up and see what's going on. I'm wondering if there's something. It's going to shoot out a ton of stuff, unfortunately, but we'll see. All right, let's first of all drop these back there. I'm going to see. There might just be something really, really funky going on with this one. Sometimes you get something completely, oops. But I think hopefully that will. No, I don't see anything. Come on, pick it up. Thank you. I'm pretty sure we got another ore floating around in here. I'm pretty sure more than 1, 2 popped out. Yeah, I know. It is mode, correct? So sorter IC is outputting to the sorter. Do we maybe need to have it output longer? Is it not giving it time for the machines to register? And see, yeah, it's just all the sorters. I don't get why. Is this sorter even? I'm kind of like wishing Hellion where I could like flip around upside down, you know. I mean, I've got a jetpack. I mean, yeah, it's on. Oh, there's Yeah, the other ores. I knew it flipped out more than that. And then now that one just jammed up. They really got to get the sorter straightened out. Oh, I got to autosave. Um, it's open. If you want to come browse around and stuff, that's fine. It's the password's MCYD. So it's advertised, so you can just pop in. Just obviously don't grief stuff and okay. Thank you. Now if we could only get our sorter system up and running. Now I don't want to pull these up because they're programmed. So if I pull them back up, I'm going to have to reprogram them again. And as we're doing this, I know our power is like ticking down before I have to go run another. It's just annoying because the sorters were, for like a day, they worked perfectly fine. And then all of a sudden they started acting up again. It's like the first day it was like a pain to get them running. Then they were fine, and then they started acting up again. We should still have some more coal floating around down here somewhere. Oh, I put it in the locker. That's right. Because obviously it burned through it all. Yeah, it must be set to a percentage. I don't think they've... sorters have a known issue to lock up. Yeah, I don't think that has the IC has anything to do with it. Because these ones, like half of these, the only ones that are on ICs are these ones. And this one locks up all the time. This one's usually fine. Even the unloader locks up randomly. So I don't get... Now these ones aren't too bad. I can actually pull up this one and then I just have to rename it and set it back down because I don't have to go through the computer to program it. So it's not the end of the world if I have to pick these ones up. It's just going to, oh, thankfully not shoot out 5 million ores. So if we do that, which is why I like this setup better on this side than this setup, because I can't reach the power. Oh, actually, yeah, I can. It's just kind of a pain. So this is sorter 1, 2, 3, sorter 4. So then we have to go back and rename it. Confirm. Zero. And arc IC. Yep, sorter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sorter 4. I'm going to pull up each one. Yeah, I don't know. There's something funky going on. I mean, we could try loading it up in the stable branch and see, but as far as I know, it's a kind of known issue with these. So there, yeah, they're gonna shoot out 5 million. I know. That's yeah. We'll just ignore that for now. And is that an empty mining belt? Convenient. All right. 3, 4. We don't want it to alternate between. If we alternate between, then because everything's passing through the first sorter, it's going to jam up because it won't. It's just going to try to dump into the furnace. Yeah, that was how we had it set up originally, and that was a not good setup. Let me guess. Every mining bullet belt was full. Yes. Okay. So what it does is it detects if there's anything in the furnace. If there's anything in the furnace, it shuts off the output to that side, so it'll pass through to the next sorter. If there's something in this furnace, you know, so if furnace 1, 2, 3 have something in it, it'll make the sorter output everything to the next sorter, and then you'll get to the one that's empty. And if they're all full, it'll just recirculate through. Because yeah, otherwise you'll fill up as soon as it can't push anything out on this side, it locks up the sorter. Which when it runs, and it's not the IC side, because the IC code we've had running fine for we had it running fine yesterday for quite a while. And I think even the day before that, because we were just having trouble with the furnaces, but that was me forgetting how much power they draw and not sending enough power to them. So sorter 1, sorter 2, sorter 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, and when it runs fine. But maybe we'll need to try to jump over to beta or to the stable branch and see. But they haven't been doing anything on sorter 1. Let's make sure that that's not. Yeah, no errors. Sorter 1. Sorter 2. Sorter 3, sorter 4, sorter 5. If we turn it back on. Oh, nope. Sorter 1's actually jammed up too. Son of a. It's like all the sorters are just not working. Which they all have power. It's really weird. I mean, we were fine until earlier, and then we've got. I always wonder where they go. There they go. It's better than when I had to tear apart the vending machine and ingots went flying everywhere. Oops, I actually wanted to go a little bit farther with that. Thank you. Okay, let's try. This will be the last. I think except for 5, we've reset them all now. That one I can't. Okay, it is on. Yes. All right, so let's reset. What was it, number 1? This is different things. This one's running the furnaces and just detecting if there's something in the slot. It combines with this one, where this one, the sorters are reading if there's something in the furnace. So this one just auto activates the furnace. This one reads if there's something in the furnace off of this one. And then this one is we're using it to try to reset the sorters, but we don't know if it's working or not. Well, it doesn't seem. Oops. It doesn't seem to be working, I should say. Okay, now do we have anything? Okay, I don't think there's actually anything in the system. So we take iron. Oh, that's right. This one's locked up too. Yeah, our starter one is. And this one is not controlled by IC. This one is controlled by the computer. What? Well, we're not using 10. Oh, the IC10 slips. Yeah, no, it's... Ha. Oh, shoot, we gotta eat. Yeah, I've never really been concerned about the power usage. We just add up. Like right now, we're having power shortages. Yeah, but one slot reader, one batch writer is only going to activate the furnace. You still have to set up something for the sorting. I wonder if this screwed up again. I'm almost wondering if this is the cause, because everything was running fine until the computer like lost everything. Okay, that's the starter sorter right there, which is bell, coal, and then it should be running through. I don't know. We have a whole planet, so if I need to cover it in solar panels, I can. You know, it's not like it's a ship where I only got so much space for power generation or something. I just don't see why. Let's see. Let's make sure none of this is screwed up again. Ore separator, that's fine. Ingot separator, ingots 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, that's fine because we're not having anything on those. Nickel. Ingot, ore, gold, copper. Yeah, sorter 5, nothing. It's being controlled by the IC. Yeah, it was fine until this aired out earlier and then just screwed up. Because we've never had an issue on the ingot side. And now obviously the ingot sides are screwed up as well. Picks are getting sorted out. They're going through here to go to the recycling line down here. So picks get recycled. Anything that's not an ore is not coming through the furnaces. Ices get separated out and come down the other line to go get smelted. And then anything that is not an ice or an ore, and then ingots, if we drop them back in here, they get separated out and come through on the furnace output side, which as you can see, the sorter on that side is all jammed up now too. I don't get what. I think it's something with that. Can't we clear? Can't we use a data disk to clear the sorters to reset the mode? I thought we used to be able to do that. I could be wrong. So yeah, if picks anything, we drop anything in there that we don't want, basically, it'll spit out mining bag, coal, and uranium. Um, yeah, we started to do one furnace per. See, we're not breaking ores up on this side. So any ore, no matter what we drop in, is going to. It's not separating out ores by type. It's just sorting by if the inventory on the furnace is empty or not. Um, and it looks like we got an autosave. But we're sorting on the back side. That's where you're seeing the sorting there. Because that's going through the stacker to go to the machine. The problem is if you do by... Oh, why is that arrowing out? Unknown error type sort. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's not right. Well, that might be why they're not working too. This needs to be sorter 1. This needs to be the AC IC. The arc IC. There we go. Yeah, I just don't get why they're all jammed up. I might have to try to restart. Yeah, because otherwise, which is what we had originally, and then it was just automating if, something was dropping into the furnace. But it's not the IC because, like, this is not controlled by IC yet. This one is jammed up as well. I don't know. Maybe we'll go off of the beta branch and see if it fixes it. I think there was an update earlier today, last night, after the last stream. So maybe they broke something with the sorters, and then I don't know, because they're really good about doing the beta updates and not giving us any patch notes until a day after the fact. So maybe I'll try doing that real quick. I mean, there's nothing. I think the only thing we've got is the Steam integration, which is new, but we're not even using it because that was buggy as well. Yeah, well, the problem is usually when we go mining, we get so many, like, if I've got 6 bags full of copper and we drop like 6 bags in, then you're going to overflow. You're going to have 5 furnaces sitting there while it's idling. Yeah, well, a lot of times just exiting the world and loading it, the sorters start working again. Um, and yeah, I would have to reset up this one. I could. This is the one I've got to set up. I'm almost thinking, couldn't we? Isn't there a way to change the logic with the data disk? Because we could just pop it in and see if it resets it. Uh, uh, Yeah, we can try that real quick and see if it gets the system up and running. Though that one should be resetting off of that. It's all on the same circuit. Unless I'm an idiot and forgetting that there's a separate data port, but I'm pretty sure that the sorters do not have a separate data port. Yeah, data and power. All right, well, we'll pull it up. I'll just have to reset it. Okay, now I'll label it. No, he dropped it. He brought it over to me and dropped it pretty much the same time I pulled it up. Yeah, because I was like, oh, yeah, there's a data disk. No, if it was a data disk, it would have just recycled it. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna try this real quick. So starter circle, starter sorter. Why do you always do that to me? This interface. So we went belt. I can't remember. It was or the other way. Series of forks naturally alternating one unloader to a sorter to two sorters. Well, that's kind of what we're doing, is we're running one sorter to another sorter. We're actually passing through like a couple of sorters before we get to the furnace sorters to do just the ores. And why am I not? I'm passing by all the ores. I thought it was somewhere up around the ingots or the ice. Oh, there we go. So, ore, coal. Ah, awesome. It just crashed. I think it's something with this computer. I really don't want to have to pull this computer up and redo all of this. But we keep getting issues. Yeah, see, that's awesome. It did save it though, so no. That's what the IC script does, is if this furnace has something in it, it makes the sorter bypass to go to the next one. If this one's full, it makes this sorter go to the it makes it put it out the alternate input or the alternate output. Yeah, I have a feeling that the IC or the our sorting system is crashing. Yeah, I know that, but if it's not, why don't we have any power at the unloader? What the? There's power there. The power's running right there. It's plugged into the machine. Well, the problem is we're getting jams even on the ones that aren't on the ICs. So like this one's not controlled. This one's by the computer. 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 It's only that 5 that are by the IC. You know, um, none of these sorters are by the IC. It's literally only these 5 right here. And that's just to keep it from bottlenecking from the furnaces. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. We probably, are we at the point where we, oh no, it's actually letting us pick stuff up. Yeah, I'm gonna save, I think we're probably at an hour and a, yeah, we're like in an hour and a half now anyway. I'm gonna save, we're gonna save it under a new spot just in case everything goes completely horribly wrong, which is hopefully lets us do this. Um, no, no, we haven't changed anything. I mean, we can check it and read it once we reload the world because I'm not going to try to do it now. But we haven't had any power issue with the powers. Literally, the only thing that's on this circuit. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the sorting system. The sound's gone. It's showing it. It's showing me that it's picking it up. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, literally the only thing that's on this is basically this. There's a couple of pumps and stuff over there. Okay, anything that's out here is on the circuit, but not the furnaces. So really, it's sorters, stackers. That's pretty much it, the vending machine. But yeah, we'll go ahead and end the stream here. I'm going to actually just completely exit out. And um, it's about time for me to eat dinner, but because I haven't done that yet. But I'll probably eat dinner real quick, and then we'll come back with a couple more streams. I'll probably do three, probably 3 more streams after dinner. Um, and maybe what I'll do is go ahead and just load up the beta branch. I mean, it's not like we're getting any awesome new blocks or anything right now. I don't know. I'll probably load it up. Actually, I'll probably load up the. We're on the well, no, we're on the beta branch. Sorry, I might say I said I might go to the stable branch. Um, I'll probably load up the beta branch, see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll exit out, load up the main line, see if it starts working. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but you never know. Um, who knows? Maybe they're trying to. Well, actually, oh, that's what we had an update for workshop content, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'll be back in. I don't know. I gotta eat dinner, so if I eat my dinner now, I'm either gonna come back in like 10 minutes with another stream, or I'll come back in like I don't know, half an hour with another stream. But it should. I've never had a problem switching back and forth. I mean, it's not like we have a. It's not like we have any blocks or something that's in beta that's not in the main, unless they changed it. But you used to be able to swap back and forth, no problem. I don't know. Maybe they've changed it now. We'll see. I think you can actually go into the config though and tell it that it's not. Yeah, I think it's just a config line that it in the world save that says if it's a beta map or not, and I believe you can get rid of that because I think there were people that had seen that before, but I'm not 100% positive. But we will see. So, because I think I did switch between beta and main earlier. I'm not 100% positive. I know I did when we were loading the old world map because that it wouldn't load it first, and I had to, and it was actually not the save. Um, it was I had to completely uninstall and reinstall Stationeers. So I don't know, but I'll mess around with it and we'll figure out. But All right. Well, I will see you guys in the next episode. And we will hopefully not be fighting with sorters, and we can probably jump over to power generation. And then we got to finish off that airlock. But obviously, if sorters and stuff are still busted, then we got to get that straightened out. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one.